Hello, I'm Amy Blaylock. Welcome to City Hall this week. The city and county are taking a new approach to protecting the future of first-time young adult misdemeanor offenders. City and county leaders, as well as members of law enforcement and the judicial system, held a news conference on September 1st to announce the Durham Adult Misdemeanor Diversion Program.
Needless to say, we're trying to do everything that we can to try to hopefully prevent young people from getting into the criminal justice system, particularly first offenders.
The program is modeled after a similar program that was started for 16 and 17-year-olds last year.
This is a big deal. About a year and a half ago, we started the program in Durham, which we called the Misdemeanor Diversion Program for 16 and 17-year-olds. And one reason we started this is because North Carolina has the youngest age in which a person is considered to be an adult. 16th birthday, you are an adult for any type of criminal charge. That could be littering, it could be marijuana, it could go up to felonies. So to try to look at that, how do we prevent these young people from having that first criminal charge, which can be debilitating for a public record, if they try to get employment, if they're trying to get financial aid to go to college, even their housing can be in jeopardy if they get that first criminal charge.
The new program is based on the same criteria and will serve young adults ages 18 to 21.
It has to be a misdemeanor. Officers will have discretion. There will be exceptions. No traffic matters can be referred, no offenses involving firearms, and no offenses with sexual allegations. Basically, we're talking about misdemeanor marijuana. We may be talking about shoplifting, disorderly conduct, underage drinking, minor offenses that have major consequences in these kids' lives.
The Criminal Justice Resource Center will manage the program in coordination with law enforcement and the courts.
Law enforcement will make contact during an incident and then determine whether this person will meet criteria for this new program. This means no prior adult criminal record, no arrests, no convictions. If the victim agrees, the law enforcement officer will refer the person to the Criminal Justice Resource Center. The law enforcement officer will complete an incident report and turn it in at their agency. And the person is instructed to report to the Criminal Justice Resource Center within 48 hours. The Criminal Justice Resource Center staff will conduct an interview, verify the eligibility. We will do another record check, make sure that there is no adult criminal record, and then assign this person to a diversion program.
Once a month, participants in the program will have to observe a court hearing, then have a conversation with the presiding judge about the unintended consequences of having an adult criminal record. They will also have to participate in educational workshops that are tailored around the charges that brought them to the program, such as alcohol and drug education classes, employment and workforce initiatives, mediation, and conflict resolution skills. Each participant will have about 90 days to complete the program. Improvements will soon be made to several streets throughout Durham as part of the 2015 Street Repairs and Repaving project. The city will spend approximately $880,000 for milling, patching, utility adjustments, asphalt paving, and pavement markings for sections of 3 streets. The streets that will be impacted by the project are North Point Drive from Broad Street to Guest Road, 15th Street from Hillsborough Road to Main Street, and Roxborough Road from Hillside Avenue to Umstead Street. Google's work to bring its fiber optic network to Durham is moving forward. The City Council approved agreements with Google Fiber for the company to build network equipment huts on various sites that are owned by the city. The 3 sites that have been identified so far are at the Andrew Avenue Water Tank, Fire Station 6 on Swarthmore Road, and at Piney Woods Park on Woodcroft Parkway. A network hut houses glass fibers and devices that receive and transmit signals between a computer and the internet. Each hut will serve approximately 20,000 households. Each licensed hut site is approximately 1,600 square feet. Google will pay the city an annual fee of $2 per square foot. The funding is now in place for Phase 2 of the West Ellerbee Creek Trail. The city has received approval for more than $1 million in federal funds to construct Phase 2 of the northern section of the North-South Greenway Trail, otherwise known as the West Ellerbee Creek Trail. This section of the Greenway begins at Westover Park on Maryland Avenue, crosses Guest Road, and continues along West Ellerbee Creek going north under I-85, crossing North Point Drive and ending at the Stadium Drive Trail near Broad Street. The city will contribute a local match of $270,000 as well as $669,000 for design and land acquisition. Residents served by the Holton Career and Resource Center now know more about the programs offered by the center, as well as other community services. Staff from the center took part in their annual community walk on August 26th to provide information about such services as recreation programs, NC Works, and social services. As part of the walk, they visited Eastway Elementary School, the communities around the center, and Franklin Village. Members of the Mayor's Poverty Reduction Initiative Jobs Task Force also participated in the walk. That does it for City Hall this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You can also find us on demand on Durham Television Network's webpage and on YouTube. I'm Amy Blaylock. Thank you for joining us.